Hello and welcome, dear viewers, to a brand new episode of your show, The Untold. My name is Daij Al-Hutari and I'm here with my colleague Fatma Al-Awadi. How are you doing today?
No, I'm doing great. Thank you very much, Dej. And today we have a familiar face. Last time we had an interview with this guest. It was me alone. It was during the time where you were absent.
yes.
We're so glad that you're back with us. And we have today our dear guest, Hussain Hakimuddin. He is a content creator and he also works for travel and tourism. So when he speaks about content creation and also his career, he's very passionate about it and he's very well spoken. So you're going to love this interview. I'm pretty sure of
And
that.
I'm so happy because, as you mentioned, I missed the previous one. So I got my chance today to meet him again, to ask more questions.
Yes.
So, yes, I can't wait.
Yeah. So let's go and meet Hussain Hakimuddin again.
All right, dear viewers, welcome back. And right now, me and Fatma, we have Hussain with us again. Luckily, now I got my chance to meet him today because previously I wasn't there. I was sick. So today is going to be interesting because we're going to get to know more about you and about your travels, about your social media. And specifically, let's begin actually with social media and what motivates you to continue.
Correct. Thank you for inviting me again on this beautiful show. It is always a privilege, and being second time on this show is more welcoming for the reason being that this is a very important thing. People remember KTV with lot of history, lot of reasons. There is many reasons people remember about KTV. So before we continue our interview, I just want to tell you one simple thing that made a huge difference, not only in among other people, but also in my mother's life.
Oh.
I wanted to mention this point in the last interview, but I was a little bit nervous, but that I end up talking to you today is that if you go back in the years, in 1980s, all the day, every day was busy because people were not, machines were not doing the things. So everyone
no
was,
social media.
yes,
Everyone
no
was
social
working.
media, nothing. So everyone was doing something or the other, and they used to spend their time end of the day and sleep and wake up again, spend the same routine. But there was one day in a week, people used to wait. And same goes for my mother.
For the movie night?
Yes.
Friday.
Yes,
It was Friday.
the Friday afternoon, every expat, my mother says that every Indian living in Kuwait, and on a Friday afternoon, you will not see them outside.
Yes.
For one reason being that KTV plays an Indian movie every Friday afternoon.
Actually,
Yes,
and
even,
that-
my family, they used to watch
Yes,
that.
yes,
So
us
it's
too,
not expat,
yeah.
by the way.
And
yeah.
exactly, and that created the fan of Bollywood, and that connected Indian people with KTV, and that is one small memory my mother always has, and she always talks about it whenever she talks about KTV.
That's amazing.
So it's beautiful.
Yes.
And connecting this with my current life, being in Kuwait all these years as I have spent, there is so much my grandfathers have seen in this country, my father, my mother, and me, myself. So social media was one thing. It's a place where you get a chance to be heard. We as an this is the something that motivates to me to be on social media. We all have this human nature that we want to be heard. We want to be in a place where we get attention. If there is something, there is a message that you want to give to the people, there is the social media platform which gives you all this place and all this advantage and opportunity free of cost. A place where you can send your message. Some people do it positive, some people do it negative. It's your choice.
Right.
But how do you portray yourself? You can easily explain it on social media, and that is something that keeps me motivated and do more and more and reach maximum audience I can inside Kuwait, because I'm talking everything about Kuwait.
Yes.
To portray what I see through my lens, what I see, I want to show it to the people.
Right.
So this is
beautiful words and a way to explain how social media works. You mentioned all of that in this beautiful phrase of yours. So that was actually, yes, a good
That was
way
a good
to...
answer,
Yes,
actually.
good
Thank
answer.
you so much. And long answer, sorry about that.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
No, and
Thank you
we
so much.
definitely should look into the matter of KTV2 playing Indian movies
Yeah.
again.
Again,
you know,
yes,
we
yes,
should.
yes. So we can divert this audience for who is on mobile all the time to
Yes,
TV again.
I agree. Now, talking about when you said it doesn't cost you anything to become on social media,
Yeah.
what if it costs you your, I want to say, what if it costs you your calmness and let's say your happiness, your relaxation time? What if it gives you stress? It gives you anxiety? What about your freedom of, I'm talking about the prominent social media influencers. When they go out, they do not have privacy. What if it costs you your privacy? I want to talk to you about the other side of social media that disappoints Hussain. So what
Exactly.
disappoints you in social media?
See, when you talk about it doesn't cost anything or it doesn't have anything that you have to pay for it, but the other side on social media is choice. How do you take it? You want to stay on social media just to be on social media and leave everything else behind, or you want to balance things? Because it's on choice. If you prefer to be affected by what people say and what the negative thing is going on social media, you will be affected all your life and everything will be in bad situation. But when I'm on social media, in the initial stage I used to be too much curious that if something I post, I used to keep checking. What is that? Is there a negative comment? Are people liking posts? How many times have you posted a video or a picture on social media and after getting the least likes, you end up deleting it?
It
Okay,
happened to
in
one
my-
of my YouTube videos, by the way. Yes.
You
Okay.
get, because you get affected. So
Okay.
it's your choice. Whatever you upload, good or bad, there are people going to talk the good side of it and bad side of
I'm
it.
so sorry to
Yeah.
laugh. All my videos, not a lot of likes. So I'm not going to delete all of them. But I understand what you're saying.
So
yes.
it's your choice. Now
Yes.
you build this resistance that khalas, doesn't matter. I get likes, I don't get likes. I am going to show people what I want to show.
The likes don't matter.
The likes don't matter.
Okay.
The negative side doesn't matter. You show your own self on the social media. Some people say that real is different and real is different. But if you show the real you inside the reel, people are going to love it. Not in the initial stage, but at a later stage. If I was speaking in the last conversation we had with Fatma,
Yes.
that the first video that I posted on Instagram, when I used to see it, I was feeling proud that I end up doing something and it's such a beautiful video. And people were talking negative about it. My friends were talking bad about it. My family were talking behind about me, about this, that why he's doing something like this. This is something we already know. And that time I was feeling okay about it. But slowly, I started to ignore that side and I keep doing
Keep doing what you're doing.
what I was doing, yeah. And now I'm at a stage where if I see that video myself, I don't feel bad. It's very ugly. Like I was blinking 100 times in a minute of video. So now when I see it, I feel the difference. That so everyone has a time to develop.
It's,
So
it's very important actually
Exactly.
to have the before and after videos so that
Exactly.
you can know how you improved.
Yes,
Exactly.
the progress.
And
and
progress,
this,
yes.
and coming to the point where what depressed me, what makes me upset about is that with this fear, people don't end up doing what they want to do. There are many people who come to me, Hussain, I want to start my social media page, but see, this is my videos. Do you think I should upload it? Yes or no? This is wrong thing. Go for it. Don't be upset. Don't be depressed. But yes, same time, you should be confident inside you, yourself. You should be loving yourself more than others. This is most important.
Yes.
If you don't love yourself and you what matters to you is others' opinion, then khalas, you won't be able to be on social media.
Yes.
And of course, it's all about the content. Not only the,
Yes.
how, preparing the video is
Exactly.
something, but the content is all
Exactly.
something else.
I agree.
And with and if you look at the cost, it doesn't cost any monetary, but
No,
yes,
yes.
it also costs a lot of personal sacrifices.
Yes.
I'm not saying sacrifices, you sacrifice your family time or you sacrifice time with your or you give up on your health, but you have to sacrifice on small things that is on the luxury side.
Right.
Don't sacrifice your family time. I'll say if it's a luxury for me to sleep 9 hours or 8 hours a day, I would sacrifice 2 hours from that sleep and give it to my family because I'm spending extra time on social media.
Right.
This is something I do. If I have to sacrifice a little bit of exercise, but instead of going to the gym for 1 hour, I can end up doing a little bit of running and a little bit of less exercise for half an hour.
Right.
So you sacrifice on the little extra luxury that you are doing to give time for social media. So it will be a sacrifice, but it will be your own sacrifice, not on the
Account
account
of,
of your
your
family,
family or
your relatives.
your
Yes.
work or
You are trying to balance everything.
Yes.
So it's not a sacrifice, but a way to balance,
Exactly.
gym, uploading stuff, family and sleep and all of these kind of things.
And you have to be fast.
Yes,
That's it.
and I agree when you said you have to love yourself in order to, post whatever it is important to you. I remember when I started on Instagram, I used to be very fat. And a lot of people were like, oh, you shouldn't be posting. I'm like, I'm not dancing on social media. Then it would be different.
Exactly.
But I'm just teaching English on social media.
Right.
And I'm teaching the pronunciation and I'm teaching the way. I didn't care actually if, they looked at me fat or they're like, you're fat. I'm like, I know, congratulations, you have good eyesight.
Yes, exactly.
And it didn't matter, but a lot of people matters to them. Maybe it didn't matter to me. But a lot of other people who are so talented, just because, her hair is not long, her skin is not, and they don't go on social media because, no, I'm afraid. I'm like, you're not there as a model. That's a different story.
Right.
You're there to show, and it actually opened a lot of opportunities for me. And gradually, I became one of the, influencers for
Exactly.
English teaching.
Exactly. Do you know why Snapchat is doing so well with their filters? Because when people come on the camera, there
They
are people
become
commenting.
confident.
It would be so good if your nose was pointed. There is a filter to it. Swipe it and the nose is pointed. Khalas. Then what the people do is they see, oh, I look so beautiful in this filter. Let me do a nose job. Let me do this thing. So see how much
that's
it's
bad.
affecting. So that is the negative. It's choice.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now,
I
you
heard
choose
actually-
to
I
do
heard
very
this.
bad.
One of the stories that one of the it's someone that went to a doctor and I want to look like the filter, something like so
Yes.
the nose
Oh.
and the chin and
That's too much.
it's too much, yes, because you're not confident about the way you look.
Right.
That's
yes,
not
yes.
right.
You should love yourself and
Exactly.
be
But
confident.
now when it comes to the key to success, you mentioned it's not numbers, it's not how many
Right.
times
Right.
likes. So
Right.
what is it?
Attention. The more attention you have, the better opportunities you have. So attention can be, if you're looking at 50,000 followers, okay, but there is if someone with 50,000 followers who are in random people and who doesn't make a difference, who cannot bring, what I would say is they are not useful resource. But if someone has 5,000 or 10,000, but those followers are the one who support this person or take action or listen to this person is more important. If I have a place where I to be frank, I grew to this stage when I was only having 400 to 500 followers. Out of the 400 to 500 followers, there were 5 people to 6 people in my family or friends, I would say, who motivated me to keep going. So if you have big numbers, but they are all haters or people who don't like you, or people who are just there to stalk you, so numbers won't matter. But it is very important to have quality people following you or resources
Yes,
who are
I
watching
agree.
you.
I agree.
So then only it makes a difference. There are TikTok videos, people create TikTok videos, not useful, not informative. You know how it is. The cringe videos.
Millions of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how many viewers they have? 7 million, 8 million, 10 million views, right? And they have, but it's not quality. It's
It
not
is.
going to take them anywhere. It's just they are doing it. So that's why when you are on social media, it's very important you decide your purpose. Are you there just to make people laugh? Are you there to share your knowledge? Or are you there to make money? Or are you there to just be famous?
Yes.
There is this 4 types of things that you have to be with a purpose on Instagram. If you're just there for fun and you have 2 million followers also, it's not going to take you anywhere because you are doing it for fun.
Yeah, for
But
entertainment.
exactly, but when you are sharing your knowledge, it is going to take you somewhere, and people who want that knowledge will be following you.
I
So it's
agree.
very important to have less but quality.
Yes, I agree. Now,
Before you
sorry,
ask the
sorry.
question,
Okay.
yes,
Sorry, I'm
let's
talking
take
too much.
No,
that's actually very nice and interesting because we get to know more and more. With that said, let's take a quick break and get back to you, dear viewers, to get to know more and more about your untold story.
Thank you so much.
All right, dear viewers, we are back with Mr. Hussain Hakimuddin. Hussain, I wanted to ask something, and I'm sorry that I'm asking him first.
Yeah, go ahead. It's your turn.
How do you want your audience to see you? How do you want to be known by your audience? You have multiple talents, you have multiple hobbies, and
Yeah.
your career.
Yeah.
So how do you want them to know you?
Hussain is everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I want to cover everything. In travel field, where I'm working as, I want to be a person who shows people. I want to show it to the people. Live your life. Don't just add days to your life. Add memories. Wherever you are, spending time with your family, or spending time in a home away from home, or going out on as a tourist. Whatsoever, add value to your days. Because if today I wake up, I do my routine, I go home, I watch TV, sleep, wake up tomorrow again, do work, go home, that's not going to take you anywhere. But if you have something, some people I ask them, what do you think you love about it? If you ask someone, what's your hobby? There is many times people don't know this answer. If I was asked the
They
same
actually
question,
take their time to reply. Yes.
because they don't dig inside their feelings, what is it they want? If you ask me the same question before 5 years, I would also be blank. I did not know. But when I go to social media, I see what other people are doing. I realize I experience these different things to show people. Because when you want to show someone one thing, you have to experience 10 things before you show something, that this is good. Out of the 9 things, this is good. So that is the time I realize, what do I love, what to do? What is it that I need to do? What is it that I always wanted to do? And
Horse
this
riding.
is something happened with me 2 years back. Horse
Yes,
riding.
horse riding. This is what we share in common.
Yes.
Nice.
Hussain and
So yes, so it's very important that add days, add memories to your life, not just days. So this is one message that I want to give to the people. It's very important to
Still-
know your hobbies.
That's very nice. Actually, yes, that's why when he said people actually take their time when I ask them, oh, so what are your hobbies? They just, oh wait, I don't know, maybe football,
Okay.
games. So there is no specific answer or direct, quick answer to it.
Exactly. If you ask an Indian, what's your hobby as a sport? He'll say cricket.
Cricket.
It's first thing. But I'm not. I
Is
was
it
shameful
really?
before to say this, but I'm not now because I'm comfortable. I don't like cricket. I don't play cricket. I don't watch cricket. So when I say this to someone, they feel surprised. Are you a man or a woman? What are you?
really
Are you an
Indian?
Indian? Are you really an
Yes.
Indian? What? You don't like cricket? It's just me. I don't like cricket. It's
You
simple.
don't have to be like the others.
Yeah. It's simple.
What about Dahej? What is your hobby? I'm not trying to put you on
Is
the spot,
gaming
or-
part of? So
Yes,
see,
yes,
that's right away.
Definitely. You see,
I play video games all the time.
Yes,
So,
it's fun. Yes,
It
I
helps
have
you
my
relax.
cousins who I was playing with when we were like 6 years, 7 years. They are still playing video games. They still love it. At the age of 38, 39 years, they
Yes,
enjoy it.
it's
And
actually
there's
very
nothing-
therapeutic.
Yeah.
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 It's
So
it's a place when just leave everything behind,
Yes.
relax, enjoy your time, and then
Yeah.
end your day. So
Exactly.
let's now put the social media and all of these things
Right.
aside. Tourism in Kuwait is evolving.
Yes.
Every day it's evolving. So regarding the way you present yourself here in Kuwait
Right.
and the tourism and the places you go to, so what's your future regarding this?
Beautiful. Kuwait has a very good opportunities now coming up because of 2-3 reasons. One is things are changing for good. Before I used to struggle finding content to show, to explore, to find new things in Kuwait. But since last 2 years, if you see, there is lot of new places popping up in Kuwait, and especially if you look at food tourism, okay, Kuwait has the best options. If you ask anyone who left Kuwait, okay, what do you miss?
The food.
The food.
Yeah.
The food is one
That's-
thing they all miss. And during the COVID times, when I used to post some food related videos in Kuwait, people used to curse me. Why are you showing this when we cannot have it now? I said, you will come back soon, you will have it. So this is one thing. I know people, even my family, we, the kubs, we freeze it, the kebabs, we freeze it, and we carry with us. When we arrive to our destination, we heat it again, and we all enjoy.
That's
So-
awesome.
Yes,
Nice.
that's beautiful. So the food in Kuwait is amazing. I have been to many other countries, and after coming back from the US, the first video that I made was food. That you will not find the quality and the quality plus the best priced food in Kuwait. It's amazing. So this is food tourism is one major USP of Kuwait that can be targeted. Plus being surrounded by countries that is already developing, Kuwait has very good, and we have very good opportunities coming up, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah,
That's
yes.
nice.
And also, by the way, not just the expats that leave Kuwait and come back and miss the food.
Yeah.
Even us as Kuwaitis, when we travel,
Okay.
we come back and we're like, yes, Kuwaiti food now.
Now,
we
yes.
can eat.
Now
you
Yes,
know?
we're gonna be eating real food because
Yes.
yeah,
I
you know,
always say that.
there's
Exactly.
when I went to Japan, so most likely you will get to have you will get to eat fish, sushi,
Right.
what else?
And noodles and stuff.
Yeah, stuff. So when I came back, where's the food? That's
Yes,
it.
exactly.
Where's the food?
That-
First thing.
Majboos?
Yes, majboos, definitely.
The day when I'm just hungry, I maybe think of eating burgers or something. But when I'm really hungry, kebabs and majboos. This is the only food that we want to try. That's it. That only can do the real. That only can finish the real craving.
Maybe we can invite you to dinner later after.
Inshallah,
Yeah.
sure. I would
So
love
that
to.
is the secret food. But speaking of a secret, actually, my next question is about a secret. Share with us a secret for the audience, something about social media or content creators, actually,
Yeah.
that not a lot of people know about. Since you are a content creator,
Yes.
what are some of the secrets?
Okay, so to answer to your question, I would say when people watch this 30-second video or a 10-second video or a one-minute video, it is some people who do not create content, they think it's so easy. Just go, click pictures, click video, put a voice, talk your experience, and that's done. Boom. But the one who's creating content will know how much hard work there is behind it. Even after editing video every day, when I know that tomorrow I have to edit this video, I feel stressed because it's not easy. So if a 1-minute video takes a 1 day, 24 hours of job, you have to focus on the client first, then you get the client request, then you go to the shoot, then you focus on the editing, then you share the content, then you get approval, after posting you follow up. There is so much. So there is one thing that people can do it for free, and I would encourage everyone who likes content of any content creator, it costs nothing just to like, comment, share, repost. So if you like something, I always encourage my followers that the hard work is the secret behind this content. So if you like it, share it, tag people, share with people who are concerned, who related to it, because this is something that will motivate us to keep going.
This is the result of your hard work.
This is the result of the
Yes,
hard
I
work.
agree.
You know,
Why were you smiling?
I was smiling because before yesterday, I recorded a video game.
Okay.
So I also upload on YouTube. So it was a 1 hour video. So now back to editing.
Yes.
So 1 hour of playing and recording, but when it comes to editing, it took me like 4 hours. And then when I woke up today, I continued editing more and more until I got here in the studio. I was smiling because yes, it takes a lot of time. You see a 30-second video, and you scroll down, but to me it's 5 hours maybe.
Yes, especially when it's not just information that you're talking about. For example, for me, not a lot of my videos take time for editing. I just need to have, the sound. I need to have everyone silent around me. And I just have 30 seconds or 1 minute explaining syntax or grammar about English, right?
Right.
But when it's you showing food and a kitchen of
Yeah,
the restaurant.
the
or
transitions.
Yes,
Yes,
or you
so-
with the game.
Sound effect,
Yes,
transitions.
you have a lot of inserts, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
It does.
I live in a joint family, so except from 1 a.m. in the night until 6 a.m. in the night, there is no silence in my house. There is noise all the time because I live with my family, my mother,
Yes.
my wife, 2 kids, and my brother.
Yes.
So we have enough space. But the thing is that the kids, they always keep making noise. So it's very difficult to record the voice.
Yes.
So it happened with me that I wake up at 5 a.m. most of the time. I go inside my car and I record the video. I record the audio. I cannot record it in my house because everyone is sleeping. So my mother would wake up and start shouting at me. So I go in the car, I record my audio sometimes, and then I come back. Also, as I work in a corporate office, so there are many times I go for a different shoot, I change. I change my clothes in my car sometimes. It happens with me.
Yeah.
So
That's dedication.
It is dedication.
Yes.
That's why
So-
we need the likes.
So that is why there is a lot of effort involved in content creating. It's not just posting and
Yes,
getting
I
away.
agree.
Yeah.
So now you believe that social media is a great way to convey a message of appreciation. So towards whom actually the message?
Appreciation to the people who are concerned to it. Like if a restaurant is making good food, you don't talk good about the owners or you don't talk good about the ambience of the restaurant, but you go backstage to the chef
To the
who's
chef.
cooking the food. So this is just a small example that social media will not just show give me a place to show what the place is good and you have to be here, but who is behind it. It gives me a reason to show. So similarly, when I'm talking about Kuwait, and just let's take example of the small racing track that is built recently on Kuwait Towers. So the people who are behind it are to be appreciated. How many people started to exercise now? And so much difference it will make in their lives. A small change. So every small change, there is someone behind it. So when we show this change, people appreciate it, and there are people behind it. It gives us a place where we can talk nice about them, show it to them. Until and unless you don't show it, people don't know. Like there are so many movies in Bollywood recently started coming in. Like the normal romantic movies started to play less important role than the ones who started to show people who are the one who created value for India. We don't know who won a gold medal from India, who did how much hard work and they reached this stage. So the movies, they show us all these things.
Yes.
So when that is the time when we realize and we appreciate, okay, this person is so important. And
Yes.
was
I have a quick example.
Yeah.
It's us here, so we have to appreciate our directors and cameramen.
Exactly.
Because they decide where to place this prop and hiding the wire, this
Right.
and that, and
small
also
things.
to show us in a good way and to show the audience and give them something new, something valuable,
Exactly.
Yes.
a lesson.
Yes.
So yes,
And the creators of the show also who gave us the questions.
definitely yes.
That suit
Each and every one.
each guest for us. It's not like random questions.
Exactly.
We sometimes have random questions or random thoughts while we're talking to you, but we actually have orders and
Yes.
questions.
So
and
script,
Right.
studio, lights. So
It's true.
it's a lot of work
it's
and
not
effort.
just Fatma and Date. Yeah. Hussein, we want you to give a piece of advice for your viewers.
The piece of advice, the last time I gave one, I think it was something very important message I wanted to pass on to the people. But if you want to start something, go for it. Don't delay it, because our minds evolve. It keeps changing. If you think of doing something today, tomorrow you'll end up thinking, it was not a good idea, because we keep changing our mood. So if you think or something good comes in your mind today, go for it, start it. Because someone thinks that if I start today, what would I do tomorrow? Tomorrow you will find something else for sure. But this is how it is, because everything keeps changing. Now if I go back in years, I loved swimming and I still love, but I had so much passion for swimming. Slowly when I started to not get time for doing enough swimming, I lost the passion. Now I'm not enjoying that much to swim like before. So if that time I would have given all in, I would have got something even better. So when you want to do something, go for it. Don't wait until tomorrow, because if you wait until tomorrow, things will change, your mind will change, and someone else will take over. So
You may lose the
yeah,
passion.
so I would say do not regret not doing it. Regret after doing it is okay, at least you give it a try. But regretting without doing anything is
That's
the worst.
yeah.
It's even worse.
Thank
So
you very
just-
much.
Thank you so much for the
Welcome.
advice and for this lovely interview.
Beautiful.
We are so happy to have you here again.
Thank you so much.
And I guess, yes, that's the end, dear viewers. So now we will take a very quick break and get back to you to wrap the episode.
Thank you, dear viewers, for joining us on this episode. It was a pleasure meeting again Hussain Hakimuddin. I told you were going to like the interview.
He was very nice, calm, informative.
Yes.
The way he speaks, and he's confident about every single
was.
information that he provides. That was very interesting and amazing. That's something that we can learn of. So
I agree.
yeah, he was very nice. I'm so happy and glad that I got to meet him for the first time. Of course, the second time for you, but it's okay. I'm gonna watch the episode. No way.
It's always something that we learn from Hussain, and he has been very informative, as you've mentioned, and also the way he explained content creation, and it's not just something easy that people do. There's a lot of hard work behind some of the videos that a lot of people create, including yourself, actually. So this was very interesting and fruitful, the interview, and I can't wait to have more guests like him.
Yep. All right. So we hope you enjoyed it, dear viewers. Stay safe, and we hope to see you again in the next episode.